what's up everybody? It's your boy 90 Soul back at it again, doing a t-shirt review slash comparison. Recently picked up a shirt from a company I never heard of before called Shirtpunch, and I thought, you know what, I'll throw it up and see how it compares to one of my go-to brands, which is going to be Teepublic. I buy a lot of shirts off of them. Just kind of a backstory for Teepublic. It is it's a website like many that offer artists to be able to download their artwork, designs and whatnot, and then Teepublic prints them and sells them for them. So I usually rely heavily on purchasing from them, but occasionally I will come across new companies or other places that possibly have something that I'm interested in picking up. So that was the case with this. Like I said, it came along through my Instagram feed. I happened to see it. I was really digging the design. The price was perfect. They were actually running a sale. Generally shirts like from Teepublic or 80s Tees or T Fury or any one of those, they generally run mid 30s to $40 depending on the size, material, things like that. Whereas in store, if you get someplace like Hot Topic or FYE or Box Lunch or something like that, you're looking somewhere closer to $20. That's where this kind of fell. This one from Shirtpunch, I believe it was on sale for around $16, $17, and with shipping and everything, it just squeaked over $20. It was a long wait. It was about close to a month wait to get it. They generally said that it could take up to 10 days for them to just process it, and then the time for it to ship. It came out of Canada, so it takes a little bit longer because of the distance. But in comparison to other companies like Teepublic or T Fury, it's fairly close to the same amount of wait time. So as long as you're not needing something right away, I suggest picking up from any of those. So to get into the shirt from Shirtpunch first, what we have obviously has their name printed on the inside. It was a different shirt. I don't know if that's gonna pick it up. There was a tag there that got cut out. I believe the shirt though is a Hanes t-shirt. If you look at the stitching here on the sleeve, it's got that double stitch or that double line, which kind of looks like a lot of the Hanes shirts I've gotten in the past that have printing on them. So I'm pretty sure this is a Hanes shirt. It kind of feels like it. It doesn't feel heavy like Gildan or anything like that. So pretty sure that it's a Hanes shirt. So again, their name's printed on the inside. It says made in Honduras. I don't know, it came from Canada, so I'm not sure. But anyways, on the front there, it has Infinity Tour 2018. So it was basically meant to look like, I believe it was meant to look like, the 80s tour, festival type shirts or whatnot. And I'll kind of get into that when we get to the back of the shirt, because that's the best part. I'm a little disappointed with how this looks. If you kind of get in there close, the printing isn't great. It's a little blurry. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that was just from the printing. It may be kind of blurry and a little less defined because it's supposed to look more vintage. I'm not exactly sure. I just would have liked to see though, especially the glove being a little bit clearer. I don't think people are going to be able to tell necessarily right off the bat what that is, even if they are familiar with Avengers and Infinity War like most people are. But again, it says Infinity Tour 2018. And then if we get into the back, it's still got the same logo at the top, but the best part is the bottom. So the bottom has all the members of the Avengers team kind of done up in the font of, old, I wouldn't say old, but of rock bands from the past. Just an example, you got Iron Man there in the Iron Maiden look. You have all the heavy hitter people from the movie, the big names and stuff at the top. You got Thanos in the middle, and you got Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and of course it goes down. Steve Rogers, Guardian of the Galaxy, people that play bigger parts in the movie. Then as it gets farther and farther down, the people that were less in the movie are, you know, smaller roles, and then you get into the really bottom area. You know, Nebula, Wakanda Warriors, Ant-Man, who wasn't even in the last movie, showing up there at the bottom. Even Thanos' people are showing up there at the bottom. So it's supposed to look like the headliners at the top, and then obviously the opening acts and stuff towards the bottom. So again, not necessarily a bad shirt. I mean, if you get into the printing, it's a little bit blurry, but it's not bad. You know, it would be what I expected more so than what I got from the front. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think overall, especially because of the price, it was definitely fair value for what I got. Now to kind of compare it though to the Teepublic shirt, this is going to be my most recent pickup from Teepublic. I mean, what it is, I've worn it a couple times, so it's kind of folding up on it, but what it is it's a bowl of ramen. It's based off of, I believe, a Japanese painting. I can't remember exactly what the actual thing was, if it was an octopus, squid, or something attacking the fishing boats, or what it exactly was, but I know it's based off of something like that. It has the, you know, the writing at the top. Here it says the Great Ramen. Actually, it might have been a, you know, it's based after some Japanese painting. I can't exactly remember what it was, but I know I've seen it before. I've seen other variations of it. Obviously, you see the fishing boats down there that the ramen's going after. You know, the quality for me always is there with Teepublic when it comes to the shirt material. It's always very light, definitely breathable, definitely not heavy like some shirts are that you get that are screen printed. The only thing is, I mean, it also looks slightly blurry, but I don't know if that's on purpose based off of it trying to look kind of like a vintage shirt. I got it in this kind of off-white color, so it also would look kind of older, so I don't know if that affected it as well. But overall, I mean, the style is great. It's just a matter of the printing. I'm not exactly sure if it's up to par with some of the other shirts that I've gotten, but I mean, if I had to rate it, the shirt itself is definitely like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, all day, every day. When it comes to this Shirtpunch shirt, I mean, I would probably rate it somewhere 7.5, 8. It doesn't feel as soft as the Teepublic one, but obviously it being a different brand, that's probably the reason why. When it comes to the design and printing, I mean, from the printing side, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. The design, those a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's definitely, to me, one of the better designs I've seen in a while, or ideas that I've seen in a while, especially considering like vintage concert tees and stuff, or what people are into right now. So definitely digging that. I mean, when it comes to the Teepublic shirt, obviously the print, I would probably rate it a little bit lower than normal. I'd say it's probably something closer to, you know, an 8, 8.5 out of 10. But the material, again, I would give it a 9, 10 all day, every day. So in this battle, it would kind of be a tie for me, because obviously this design and look to me helps give it some higher ratings. But if I had to choose one to wear consistently, I probably would go for that Teepublic as of now. But I haven't worn this yet. Now, the only other thing I'd give it bonus points for is they're both 3X, but the Shirtpunch one is a longer tee. It's almost like a tall tee. And for someone like me, my weight, my height, it's definitely a benefit to have a shirt like that versus the Teepublic, which tends to run a little short. For that, I'd be leaning a little bit more towards the Shirtpunch version. So again, if you want to check them out online, again, I saw them on Instagram, but I'm sure you can just Google search them. For those of you who haven't gone to Teepublic yet, you know, definitely check them out. Check out my other video. I have them up against T Fury. And if you can, check out my other videos. I appreciate all of you who have watched this video and any other of my videos. To all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that you guys are sticking with the channel and watching it grow. I'm hoping to continue to grow the channel, so if you can like and subscribe, that would also be appreciated if you aren't already. And hopefully I'll be back with some more. Thanks for watching. Peace.